Well, my name's Patrick Ginty. I'm the Director of Religious Education here at St. Anne's. That basically means that, anything to do with catechesis, and formation, youth ministry, things like that. I'm married, been married for almost 10 years. We'll be celebrating our 10-year wedding anniversary this year in November. And my wife Scarlett is originally from Nicaragua, and I'm originally from Canada. And we have 6 kids, and the oldest is only 8 years old. The youngest is 4 months old. So the house gets a little crazy sometimes. I'm currently finishing up my master's degree in theology, which will help me with what I'm doing here at the church. But I originally studied philosophy in my undergrad. I was very blessed to spend some years with different religious communities. I lived all over. I lived in Massachusetts, I lived in Vermont, lived in Maryland, lived in Nicaragua for 4 years. That's where I first met Scarlett. I lived in Mexico, lived in Jamaica, and just in general been able to travel all over. So seen a lot of things. Interesting story. Well, the first one that comes to mind is Mr. Felipe. Mm-hmm. He was an interesting gentleman who a friend and I, we were traveling through Mexico. We were going to Nicaragua, where we had our mission. And we needed to stay the night, and we didn't have a place to stay. And so we went to the church, and then, there was, the priest can help us out. There was a lot going on there that day. And this gentleman came up to us, and we just out of the blue, he was in a wheelchair, and he wheeled over to us, and he said that he was in prayer, and that he heard God tell him that there was someone in the church that needed his help tonight. And so he came over to us, and he said, "What can I do for you?" And we were just shocked. We said, "Well, we need a place to stay." He said, "You can stay at my house." And it was one of those moments where it was very obvious. I mean, the story's a lot longer than that, and the guy was amazing, but it's one of those stories where you could tell that God looks out for us. St. Anne's is an awesome church. I'm very blessed to be here. There are incredible people here at St. Anne's. God is doing really great things. He's sending people here. He's using this church to do a lot of great things. And we should feel blessed by that, but we should also feel a sense of responsibility, because there's a lot of work to do here. God's going to keep sending people to us, and we need to take that seriously. And we need people in our own church, people who are set in their faith and who've known God's love. We need people to step forward and really try and meet the need that's in our